Hi everyone, I'm Mikel Ponzi. I'm the co-owner of Ponzi Vineyards and the owner of Casal Cristiana, Italian extra virgin olive oil. Thank you, Eric, for inviting me to speak today at the Foodworx conference. Unfortunately, I am unable to be there today. Our dates coincided with the first shipment of our olive oil for the new year. You just saw a quick video on our olive oil production, saw a bit of our region and our olive oil process. I wanted to talk a little bit today, quite briefly, about truth in labeling. Through my experience in the wine industry for Ponzi Vineyards, which my family started in the early 70s, and also with Bridgeport Brewing Company, which was a brewery we started in the early 80s, I went into this new project anticipating quite a lot of regulations. As you might know, alcohol in the United States is under the same guidelines and regulations as tobacco and firearms. So there is a tremendous amount of red tape, a tremendous amount of bureaucracy. As I started my research, I looked at what was happening in Italy with the labeling regulations, and then I compared to what was happening in the U.S. with their labeling regulations for olive oil. And what I found was quite the opposite. In Italy, the labeling regulations are extremely strict. In the United States, very loose. And so what we tried to do was find a common ground where we could describe to a consumer what was in the bottle, what to expect to find in the bottle, and how long will that bottle of oil actually last.
What we attempted to do with our label is to create a sense of place, a sense of where the oil, the trees, the process, the region all came from one area. To do that, we incorporated the shield of the small village, which is used throughout different areas in the village, churches, metalwork, so forth, of this thousand-year village. The next thing we tried to do is use the name Casal Cristiana, which is the name of the villa that was our original inspiration for the product where the olive trees are grown. And then we attempted to use a sketch of the panorama, which is the actual view from the villa Casal Cristiana, showing the Torre de Palm, the village, the olive trees, and the Adriatic. Then what we attempted to do was to bring the family name together to coincide along with the oil and the wine. On the back of the label, we put any of the required regulations that are necessary for import in the United States, which are very limited: nutrition facts, fluid ounces, milliliters, and the fact that it was generally olive oil. What we chose to put on our back of the label was a harvest date and a lot number. This specifically ties back to the year of when the olives were picked and a specific time dated to our lot. You'll find many olive oil products in the United States will have a best buy or best before date on them, but not necessarily an actual harvest year and a lot number, which ties right back to the actual time and date that the olive was processed. This is very important for extra virgin oil. Extra virgin olive oil will lose its health and taste benefits over time. So what should we look for in a label on a bottle of extra virgin olive oil? The minimum things to look for are harvest date, should not be more than 18 months old upon purchase, the location, where are the olives actually from, grown and processed, and the varietal. Like wine, each varietal has characteristics. Other valuable information that consumers should look for on a label is how was the oil processed? Is it hand-picked, machine harvest, filtered, or unfiltered? Is it macerated or stone wheel press? And the process time. These are all things that are important that make up the quality of an extra virgin olive oil.
From all of us in Italy, thank you for attending the Foodworx conference. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to taking your questions online. Arrivederci.